Good evening, campers, and welcome aboard the Starship Arborea. I'm Commander Exorcist. The March edition of Frontier Unlocked is finished, and we have more information about the Gudamaya Corsair, the first new ship of 2025. I've got the scoop in this video, but before we get started, if you enjoy my content, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future Elite Dangerous updates, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on the Corsair. I would love to hear from you. Let's get to it. So on February 28th of this year, Frontier revealed the name and design for the first new ship coming to Elite Dangerous this year, the Gudamaya Corsair. Shaped like a semi-melted toucan, the Corsair includes a few firsts for Elite ships, including its thruster size and its unique design. This month's FU gave us a deeper look at the ship's specs and also saw some exceptional footage of the ship in flight. Seriously, Frontier has upped their videography game by astronomical levels in recent months. Kudos to those guys. Now, the Corsair is a medium multi-role ship, and it's designed to fit kind of in the middle between being a successor to the Imperial Clipper and the Python. Now, while the Clipper is mentioned quite often in the live stream and some of the press material, it's curious that the Python also gets a mention because it seems to be the basis for their comparison with firepower, cargo capacity, and jump range. So that's a little unusual. The Corsair is the first medium ship in Elite to have size 7 thrusters. Now, they're advertising it as having, quote-unquote, low drift flight model, and I quote, similar to the Clipper. Now, flying a Clipper and having it feel like it's on rails is certainly a subjective viewpoint. I'm typically skeptical of descriptions of flight models, and personally, I prefer to test them out for myself. Now, I am pleased that one aspect of the ship that I was concerned about was clarified in that Imperial rank will not be required to obtain the ship. That makes the Corsair unique among the Gudamaya line. Now, as an Imperial man, I am pleased, but I'm torn about it. But perhaps its curves and its beak will inspire others to, pick up some Imperial style in the future. So let's take a moment and look at the actual structure of the ship. So the Corsair has 3 large and 3 medium hardpoints placed within the fuselage itself to bring about that nice hardpoint convergence, unlike the Clipper with its nacelle-mounted weapon options. So there'll be no more side-to-side strafing to try to get a fixed weapon to hit your target. So that's a welcome change. And so let's take a look at the internals. So the optional internals are pretty amazing for this ship, especially for a ship of this size. So it has one size of each from 1 to 4. So it has like one size 1, one size 2, and so on. You get the point. And then it has 3 size 5 slots and 3 size 6s. That's a lot of internals to choose from, which probably explains why they keep saying that it's a well-rounded, quote-unquote, option for combat, exploration, and trade. So I think that with the community and our ability to take the different optional slots and make unique configurations, it may turn out to be just that. Now, the core internals are equally impressive. It has a size 7 power plant, thrusters, and power distributors, so immediately it's a powerhouse. It's got size 6 sensors, size 5 FSD and fuel tank, which is, I would have liked to seen a bigger FSD on it, especially for exploration options, but I think 5 is probably a good compromise. And then it's got a size 4 life support for that critical moment when you need to breathe. Now, Frontier also took some time to address how the ship performs in some of Elite's more niche activities like exploration and trading. Now, it's certainly not going to be a Trailblazer's workhorse with a maximum theoretical cargo capacity of around 380. I did find it amusing that it's presented as great for canyon runs. I'll leave you to decide why that's funny. The amount of internals, though, makes this a great option for exploration. Although, looking at the design of it, I like the profile, and I think it's an attractive ship, especially seeing it in flight now. But I think that the wingspan might be a problem in tighter spaces when exploring and possibly doing those canyon runs or doing low surface recon. But science is going to be required before I can make a final determination. And a couple of other things that they mentioned, the Corsair supports multi-crew seat. So one seat, so two commanders will be able to fly in the ship. And the best part, it is coming out ARC's early access on April the 8th. So about 2 weeks from the recording of this video. So I know some people are not big on the ARC's early access model, but it works. And that is the way things are. We just have to get used to that. But it is very nice to see that we are going to get a brand new ship here in the game in the next couple of weeks. So final thoughts, or just general thoughts. I'm impressed, honestly. I'm more impressed with the Corsair now that I've seen it in flight. The profile, like I said, is very attractive, and I enjoyed seeing it zip through the ice rings in the Frontier previews. The exceptional camera work definitely helped with that, I'm sure. When I'm able to get my hands on one of them, I'll take it out for test flight, and I'll give you my honest opinion about how it functions, much like I did with the Mandalay and some of the other ships from last year. So, are you excited for the Corsair? Will you be taking its powerful beak into the depths of space, or are you going to use it to pierce the hearts of your enemies? Guys, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care, fly safe, and I will see you out there.